Welcome to Big Apple Mountain Tarot. I'm Mike Rusnak.
I'm Everest Tall, Gemini. This is your 2026 astrological forecast. This is for Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising.
Now, you're an air sign, and you are lucky to be an air sign because 2026 is a fire horse year.
Yes.
And all of our outer planets are shifting into masculine, fire, or air energy.
Yes.
So, wonderful news for us. That's like a lot of trines, a lot of sextiles for you.
This is going to be an intellectually expansive year with a focus on not just communication, but also teaching and learning. I think you are going to have a really interesting time.
It's going to be less about gab and less about small talk and more about putting yourself out as a teacher or a publisher.
Yeah, exactly.
Now get your pencils ready because we're going to jump around a lot here.
Yes.
Your new moon is on May 26th. Circle that. Your full moon is on Thursday, December 4th. Right?
Neither of those moons are going to be affected by an eclipse.
No.
So you're a little bit free of that, although there will be eclipses
The
this year.
eclipses will... Let's talk about the eclipses.
Yeah.
February 17th in Aquarius. That's your ninth house. That's supported. Right?
Solar eclipse.
March 3rd, lunar eclipse in Virgo in your fourth house, a little more challenging. August 12th, solar eclipse in your third house in Leo. That's just fun.
That's super fun. Have a party.
And then 2 weeks later on August 28th in Pisces in your 10th house, again, a little more challenging. And seesaws back and
Bit
forth.
more serious. Work can be a drag, but we like it if we keep it kind of intellectual here.
Okay, speaking of intellectual, Mercury.
Your
planet retrogrades 3 times this year, and in each time it's in water signs, emotional water signs. So it's going to be about pausing your thoughts and dropping into your heart and dropping into your gut and learning from that.
Right. Learning from the mind in your belly, learning from your
belly brain.
The belly brain, learning from your belly brain, not so much from our chattery little busy minds.
February 26th to March 20th, Mercury retrogrades in Pisces in your 10th house. So that is about work. That may be understanding that you're in the wrong kind of job. You want to find something new. You don't know what to do. Look for the information, though. There's going to be a lot of time for reflection there. June 29th through July 23rd in Cancer in your second house. So that'll be about your finances, about your luxuries, about your comforts.
What you value.
And then October 24th through November 13th in Scorpio, and that's your 6th house. So that's, again, your routine, your work, who you serve. Now, in October, Venus is also retrograding. October, November, December, Venus retrogrades into Scorpio in your 6th house. And then it backs into Libra in your 5th house. So this is, again, the fall may be a time where your finances get a little tangled.
Old loves, old romances could come back. Maybe for a revisit. Old friendships could come back.
A dalliance.
A hobby that you were interested in with the Venus retrograde in your 5th house with Libra. The hobby could become something really important, and it could be like a whole new job. One word of warning.
And it could mix up work and love. Yeah.
Things look pretty good for you and all through the year, but just be aware of your gut health, your digestion, and your overall health when it comes towards the fall.
Yeah, but most of all, you are supported.
Super supported.
In so many ways. And Uranus is going to be moving into your sign, your first house.
I think you're going to love it.
Well, I think you're going to notice it because ideas will be coming in from far outside the box, left and right. And if there's a word of caution, it's just keep your nervous system cool. Right? Like during these retrogrades, take the time to just reflect and let your brain settle.
Uranus is moving into your sign for 8 years.
That's a long time.
This is a long time. A lot can happen in 8 years, and a lot can change in 8 years. What is happening in the beginning of this transit is not what's going to end up at the end of it. Uranus is a very eccentric energy. It's electric. It has to do with our neurology, our nervous system, with the electromagnetic engineering of the universe. It rules Aquarius, so this is also involved with our goals, our friendships, our networks, our whole systems.
And Uranus will be trining Pluto in Aquarius in your ninth house position. So once again, about teaching, publishing, traveling, your faith, though. And it's about delving into your spirituality and letting spirituality transform you.
You might get really interested in foreign lands, foreign concepts. There might be a renewed interest in higher education. Perhaps you go into a graduate program. Perhaps you're doing private study. You could even leave the country and move to a foreign place so far away that everything is exotic. That's how powerful this Pluto in the ninth house. The ninth house has to do with our belief system, higher education, and also foreign travel. It's ruled by a Jupiter, which will be going into Leo July 1st.
Yes, Jupiter rules. What did you say?
Jupiter rules Sagittarius, which is the
house.
ninth house. I'm making a correlation.
I see. Okay.
I see.
See how layered it gets?
It gets really layered. But it's all layered on this idea of
ninth house, but your ninth house is in Aquarius. So it's about technology and friends and networks and new connections.
Yes. If that was messy, I apologize.
That's why I said get your pencil out.
Get your pencil out.
But yes, Jupiter.
Jupiter come July 1st.
Yes. Right now it's in Cancer in your second house, and that's deepening your... Well, it's in Cancer, so it's deepening empathy.
Sure is. Yeah. It's increasing your maternal instincts, how we care for ourselves, but also how we care for other people. It has to do with the mother. Yeah. So if your mom is a big part of your life right now, while Jupiter's in Cancer.
Or if you're just learning how to be your own parent, in general parent, how to grab a blanket when you need comfort, how to make some soup, how to, really nurture yourself. Well, that's until July, and then Jupiter moves into Leo in your third house position, which is your house.
Right.
Gab. Front porch politics, right?
This is going to expand your communication, but it's also going to give you new skills, new skill sets, new ideas on how we do things. This is like the kind of day-to-day mechanical manipulations of the material world. This is like cars and travel and local neighborhood stuff. Yeah. But it's new skills in that area. And Jupiter in your third house is going to expand your whole sense of Gemini-ness. Your whole mutability. You're going to see yourself being really flexible, I would imagine.
Between Jupiter in the third and Uranus in the first. Yeah, that's like a complete reinvention of yourself.
An expansion.
And be ready to surprise yourself. Doing things you didn't even think were possible for yourself.
Yeah, this is a year of learning and teaching, and your goals are going to shift. Perhaps as the year starts off, write a fantasy letter of like, Dear Gemini, I'm so happy that I got this Nobel Peace Prize for my dissertation on octopuses.
Or use that Jupiterian, that energy, that gas.
The gas.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of gas.
Yeah, really think about that gas and where do you want that fuel to take you.
But it's also a fire year, a fire horse year. It's going to be moving fast over different terrains. So as you're gassing up, and you're getting really excited, and you're talking to different people.
Just don't flame out.
Bop, bop.
Just let your nervous system cool itself. And think about that, cooling itself during those Mercury retrogrades. So we spoke about Jupiter. The north nodes are shifting. The north nodes are shifting into your ninth house, from your eighth house to your ninth house in Aquarius, and from the fourth into the third.
Do you see the patterns?
The
third house.
It's third and the ninth and the first.
So the third house, south node, we're going to move away from, it's in Leo.
No, it's in
south,
Virgo.
The south. Well, no, it's moving.
South node's
Node's
in Virgo, moving into Leo.
Yeah, that's what I was
It
talking about.
moves backwards.
Yes, I know. So it's moving into Leo. So we're moving away from.
I don't want to fight.
I don't want to fight.
Okay,
Mike.
I don't wanna
I'm not going to wrestle you.
Okay, no.
We're moving away from that leonine, bossy, prideful, in conversation energy, where we're trying to dominate the conversation, and we're moving towards the North Node in your ninth house, with Aquarius in there in your ninth house.
Community.
But it's the best of community.
Yeah.
We're all helping each other. We're all equal. We're all supporting each other. It's a network. It's a brotherhood. It's a new goal in how you're communicating in your life. It's going to be it's going to be such a level up. And it's such an exciting kind of
And it's so interesting
growth.
how it's twofold, where Jupiter moves into Leo,
Yeah.
expanding, your sovereignty, while the South Node is leaving Virgo and going into Leo, saying, shed the narcissism,
Yeah.
shed the showboating, shed the drama, and a little less small talk, a little more teaching. South Node in Leo could also indicate a need to let go of a creative endeavor.
Oh, yes.
That's just not working. It's not going anywhere. It's not developing.
It's finished.
And you have to walk away, and it's a bit sad.
Yeah, the project's over. It's done. The artwork has been completed, and now it's time to set it adrift into the world and let it do its thing separate than you. Exactly.
Yeah, but North Node Aquarius. So rely on your friends and your networks.
Yes, friends and networks.
And with Saturn and Neptune in that position, in your 11th house, in your friends sector,
Yes.
that may be a dissolving of friendships.
Yeah.
Right? Friends may become lovers. Friends who don't know each other may start dating and really, upset the structure.
Except the apple cart.
The boundaries are dissolving.
This is kind of how the year starts. All right. So to go back in time to the beginning of 2026, on January 27th, Neptune is going to move permanently into Aries. And then shortly after, on February 14th, Saturn will
comes
join.
in.
And then on the 20th of February, they're conjunct at 0 degrees Aries. This is a very important conjunction. It's on the world stage. It's going to change world politics and geopolitical dynamics. Expect countries to collapse, leaders to pass away. Everything's getting tossed in the air and rearranged. This is going to be happening in your 11th house of friendships, goals, networks, and it's also kind of communications, because it's Aquarius, kind of, internet, technology. And there's going to be a real financial plan that's going to be coming to you. There's realism that's happening in your goals. Saturn is making things a little bit more realistic, less kind of up in the air and theoretical.
Yeah, Neptune just wants to dream, dream, dream. Saturn is in there with Neptune saying, but what about practical moves?
What about
it?
practical?
Yeah.
There's an element of practicality that's coming to you in your networks and your friendships and your group collective. And your higher mind is expanding beyond your belief at the same time. So there's an expansive mind, there's new friends, there's new groups, there's new goals because of this expansion.
And if you're rolling your eyes about this talk with friendship in the 11th house, Chiron is in there right now. There may be a bit of pain that you feel with your friends and your networks. Maybe I don't know all the right people to get me there.
Yeah.
Chiron is that wounded asteroid, that wounded healer, right? And it is moving from June through September into your 12th house position. So that's a lot of shadow work, hidden spots, blind spots.
Chiron's moving
addictions
from Aries into Taurus.
Yeah.
Taurus is your 12th house. The 12th house, is
and spirituality too.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
The 12th house is, sometimes it's difficult to talk about because it's out of this world, literally off planet.
It's so hidden and we can't really put it into words. It's
the subconscious, it's your dreamscape, but it's also the media, and it's the addictions, and it's the fantasies. And those fantasies are being made real again with Saturn coming in. There's a realism There's a change in your networks and your friendships. And Chiron in the 12th house in Taurus, it's the spirituality that feeds us, what we value as far as.
And maybe there's nothing, and maybe that's pain. Maybe, but just mark that, block that out.
Yeah.
June through September, Chiron moves into your 12th house, so caution with, escaping and
Yes.
that kind of thing. Caution with that.
But also, back to the health, Chiron 12th house is hospitals. And this is where I want to give that warning again about making sure that you check up on your health. We want to avoid being in the hospital at all points if we can. So just make sure that your blood pressure is checked, your blood fluids,
And
if you're
do
feeling
that
dizzy.
before October, before Mercury and Venus retrograde in your 6th house, because that is health and gut health, and do all those fluids checkups then. But
Check your
let's go
fluids.
back to the good news. It's air, it's fire, it's a lot of trines and a lot of sextiles for air and fire signs.
And
You
it's
got
about
nothing to sweat.
And it's about your mind. This is about your brain expanding and your mind and concepts coming into your perspective.
Ouch.
That you've never even thought about before. This is a really high octane, intellectual, writing your treatise on the philosophies of the world type energy.
Yeah, less gossipy, more publishy.
More publishy, less gossipy. Get out in the world. Get out into new territories. If you live in the United States, visit states in America that you have never visited before. If you're in another country, visit other parts of the world as well. Get out.
Well, Salton Sea's pretty third world, isn't it?
The Salton Sea sure is third world.
Yeah, well, with that, we love
The
you.
Salton Sea. You're funny. We love you so much. And this is going to be a really great year for you. I personally have a bunch of Geminis that I love dearly, and I hope they have the best year. And if you'd like a reading by us, we're happy to do that. We do astrology and tarot readings in addition to this. And you can support us on Patreon and buy me a coffee.
Like and subscribe, and be kind to each other, and we love you.
We love you. Bye-bye.